Okay, so you're a promising female wrestler, possibly even a luchador, and you know, you want to get your wrestling career started and be a big shot in Oregon. So you know how it goes. So you know, try to get your stuff started in nice city of Salem, Oregon, and blam! The long arm of the law. That's right, folks. Women may not wrestle in Salem, Oregon. So so you're a handsome fella, just driving your car, doing your thing. It's whatever, and you know you're bored in highway traffic, so you shove your hand out the passenger window and wonder to yourself how long you can stand it with your hand grinding up against the guardrail before you can't take it anymore. So you're inching closer to that guardrail, bracing yourself for the pain when WA-BLAM-A! That's right, Clark Gable. One may not test their physical endurance while driving a car on the highway. So, if you're into art as a high school student, you go on some kind of field trip and you get to the museum and there's some stuffy dude who wants to get up all in your business and explain to you why this kinky piece of Greek art is so important. So you're stuck, listening to this guy go on about this weird piece of art, and all of a sudden, WA-BLAM-A-LAMA! Not on this high school field trip. Looks like Mr. Art History didn't know that an adult may not show a minor any piece of classical artwork which depicts sexual excitement. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time here in Portland, Oregon, folks. Hey guys, I hope that still counts as Crime Week because I had a lot of fun drawing it and I hope you guys actually liked it. So anyways, the criminal that I'm going to be talking to you guys about. So anyways, I'm really happy we got a chance to do this week because I'm a huge fan of crime fiction and noir and stuff like that. So I really like, the inner workings of criminals and the drama involved. So I wanted to talk to you guys about two particular criminals that I find very fascinating. If you're familiar with the book or the movie based off of it, Catch Me If You Can, with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio, Frank Abagnale Jr. was a man who found his way into both counterfeit and impersonating people. And anyway, he was so good at both the technical side of it in terms of faking checks and accounts and stuff like that, and also just the charismatic personality side, like posing as a pilot or a doctor or a lawyer. And it wasn't just like he bought the clothes to be these people and acted like them. He literally got to work at a hospital and in a law firm and as a freaking pilot on actual planes because he could fake it so good. And even back in the 60s when this was a lot of money, he basically spent over $2 million fraudulent dollars, money they earned by being a fake, and did a lot of this stuff before his 19th birthday. So it was already impressive that somebody was doing this, but he did all this as a teenager. So he goes through prison, he does all this, he serves some time, but they let him out early and put him on parole because he was literally so good at counterfeiting that this United States government told him, hey, with how much you know about this, you could probably be of more use to us catching other, counterfeiters. So there's kind of this poetic story arc that happened to a real life person where it's like bright-eyed kid, charismatic, get away with anything criminal, go into prison, hit rock bottom, and then at the end of the day he ends up working with the law to catch people who did what he used to do. Another criminal that I find very fascinating is Jack the Ripper. What's interesting to me is that in this era of buttoned up repression, you get this serial killer who not only killed women, mostly prostitutes and stuff, but did it in gruesome, gruesome ways. So depending on how interested in crime and forensics you might be, if you research, you know, some of the victims of Jack the Ripper, it is grisly, crazy stuff. And another interesting factoid of Jack the Ripper is that he's never caught. No one knows the exact identity of who Jack the Ripper was, and in all probability, there's probably several people responsible for the murders, but, you know, everyone wanted to claim that they were Jack the Ripper. Furthermore, if you find this interesting, especially with Jack the Ripper and criminal psychology and mystery and crime solving, a great read is Alan Moore's graphic novel From Hell, and it's this huge, thick, black and white graphic novel, but it is awesome. And in From Hell, Alan Moore basically takes the murder mysteries of Jack the Ripper and makes it into this big crime drama, and there's this huge conspiracy behind it and all this crazy stuff, and it comes highly recommended, so go check it out. Yeah.